Okay. Well, listen, Bingo. You got A-1. Sweet, delicious Yola, if you follow me.
No, I don't follow you. I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now.
Dude, it's not confusing. Just everybody settle down. These are the kind of that make you want to dance the night away.
I don't get what the hell you're talking about.
It's so obvious. Oh,
you know what? It's not obvious. Now you're being too vague. You're talking about dancing clams
and
the
make you dance.
Because these are the kind of that you crush up into a line of white powder and you snort them up through your nose and they make you high. You use a dollar bill or a straw to do it. They come from Colombia, they're illegal, and they rhyme with propane.
Perfect. You found a perfect medium ground there.
So you want to sell me cocaine?
Yes.
Why don't you just come out and say that instead of dancing around
so
We talked about it in the car on the way over.
So tacky.
Something you do.
It is the kindergarten behavior of drug use.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You are joined by your hosts,
Mike
and Shmeev.
That was not planned. Stole my thunder. But
Do you want to do it?
No, this is live TV. Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
doing it
fucking
live.
go. Let's do it live.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you, my friend?
I'm doing okay. It's, it was an okay day.
Happy December, fuckers.
Yeah, right? There's
We're-
snow and stuff going on.
Yeah, we had a big-ass snowstorm, entire day of yesterday.
Yeah.
I hated it, and then, about half of it is melted already.
I no longer have to leave my house most of the time, so I just kind of look out the window and I'm like,
Yeah, I left my house twice yesterday, and I was not pleased either time. Because both times I had to clean off my car. I think they called for 4 inches. I think there was more than that.
ooh.
When all was said and done yesterday. It was not fun.
We're adults now, so all of the weather reports are going to underestimate how much snow there's going to be.
Yeah,
As kids, they'd be like, oh man, there's going to be 1,000 feet of snow, you're going to be buried alive, and then the morning would come and it's
dusting.
Light dusting, still have school. Nowadays they're like, 2 inches, and then you come outside and your car's frozen solid. You have
that's
5 minutes to get to work.
Yeah. So before we jump into everything, I know that I mentioned stuff on my mic check last time. Have you done any of your? Did you do any Black Friday or Cyber Weekend deals or anything? Did you do some searching on the webs to buy some cool shit or gifts? Oh, okay then.
Somebody sent me a link to a cheap kind of pretty decent but cheap laptop because again I'm really just annoyed by my Chromebook. Chromebooks are just trash.
They are trash.
If you want a laptop that does laptop things, a Chromebook is not what you're looking for.
Nope. As somebody who used to work in the electronics department at Walmart and always had people asking for cheap laptops, and I would point them to the cheapest model we had, which was $279.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, what about these over here that are $150? And I'm like, that's not a laptop.
Yeah. Do you want?
It is a glorified tablet.
Yeah. It's your phone, but a little bit bigger, and it has a keyboard that'll magnetize to it.
And somehow less convenient.
Yeah, and it's like, oh,
I would prefer
sweet.
to use my phone over anything on that.
The Google Play Store and Android apps that run like trash. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
There's an Android version of the thing that I used to tab out my music and stuff, and it crashes every 5 seconds. Amazing. Cool, wonderful. What, this thing has none of the power required for me to do editing in my fucking living room? Amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah, you get a Chromebook if you want to go to a coffee shop and browse the internet, which
You might type up a document in it, You can do some Google spreadsheeting, maybe.
Nobody's using it for that.
I actually like to set it up on the windowsill in front of the sink, so while I'm washing dishes, I can stream stuff. That's nice.
I just have my phone set up that way, though.
Well, this is like a bigger screen is the thing.
So that's true. That's true.
Anyway, that's about it for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been forgetting to look at Bandcamp on their Bandcamp Fridays where they give away all their full artist share. So I've missed a lot of things. I still need to remember that Melstone did a release several weeks ago that I need to buy on one of those weekends because they're awesome.
Yeah, there's been a lot of music coming out nowadays. Obviously, I mean, there's not much else to do.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy IX. That's what takes up my time now. Anybody who follows me saw me tweeting about Lunar. I'm done with that. Final Fantasy IX now.
I just bought Persona 5 Royal.
I hear it's good.
I've never touched a Persona game before, but I know that it's by the same people who made Catherine, and I loved the fuck out of Catherine. So I'm playing this now. I was playing Maneater for a little bit because it was on sale, and that game is a clusterfuck.
Well,
but it's a fun clusterfuck.
That's like Atlas, isn't it?
What, Persona?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's by Atlas.
Yeah, they're a wild bunch.
Yeah, but I love how the games look. I love the style of it. And the writing is generally pretty damn okay. So
you should get.
I am down with that.
You should get The World Ends With You. You'll love it.
I've heard of that one, and I remember I was going to get it for I don't know what console.
There's a Switch re-release of it, but it's
that was what I was
hear
going
it's
to do.
Not as good.
Exactly. I heard about that, and then I passed on it. So yeah, I just haven't done it. Bear with me.
Mike, I have a
to plug
question
in my
for you.
computer, 'cause I forgot you do have a question? I may have an answer.
Confirm for me. This podcast is called Juggalo Judgment, correct?
That is true.
We are here to judge Juggalo-related things, right?
That is
People
the plan.
Come to here for our Juggalo opinions and not video games. So what the fuck are we doing here today?
We are acknowledging the fact that we have hit 10,000 downloads.
Oh my god, what? Oh.
Yes.
Well, as a reward for that, for everybody listening to so much of us talking shit, we have a special episode for you today.
I want to point out that Stank Biscuits let me know that he binged 13 episodes in one day because that's Spotify wrap-up. So, yeah. Dude listened to a fuck ton of Juggalo Judgment, and one day listened to 13 episodes.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's great.
But today...
Thank you. Let us know if we're on your Spotify wrap-up. Anyways.
Today, we have a special episode for you. And by special, I mean, no. Well, yes. Actually, yes. We are now talking about the final release of an artist on Psychopathic. I almost said Strange Music, but whatever. Same shit.
Dustin's gonna get salty with you because he wants us to do Strange.
The final release of Esham on
East
Psychopathic.
Side Hoes and Money.
A-1 Yola.
A-1 Yola?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Esham's final solo release that he would ever do with Psychopathic. There is one more project that he was a part of that we'll be talking about within the next 2 months, I believe. But yeah, it seems like we were given. We didn't talk about it, but Acid Rain, which was a somewhat of a greatest hits compilation back in 2002, and we had Repentance back in 2003, and then we got A-1 Yola, which is strictly Esham. This has almost nothing to do with Psychopathic Records at all.
Nope.
It's kind of like he just did his own thing and turned in a CD, and Violent J was like, okay, let's put this out.
As I understand, considered one of his best.
And Esham also handed him a DVD, and he was like, by the way, I made videos for pretty much everything on here. So yeah, this I don't have an actual date on when this came out because I don't have that page up, but I will check real quick.
In stores on 19th April 2005.
Wow.
According to the packaging.
Yep, April 19th, 05. So right before 420.
That's true.
Where you blaze it. We get an album all about cocaine.
On the eve of Hitler's birthday, he released this.
And yeah, we when we talked about Esham back on Repentance, we were generally really surprised about how much we enjoyed that record from a pure like hip hop stance.
Yeah.
And while there was some filler, it was generally a pretty good album.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I should point out this album is one that I picked up kind of early on. And I just remember grabbing it because I was like, oh, it's that Esham guy. Oh, this is on Psychopathic Records. Great, I'll grab it. And spoiler, I fucking hated this record. I really did. I remember only liking one song, and one song only. And so yeah, when we were going into doing this this episode, I was like not looking forward to this one. And yet at the same time, I was like, well, you know what? Repentance really kind of turned me around on Esham, and I decided to give him a chance with more of his stuff that I haven't listened to yet. I was like, maybe my stance on A-1 Yola will change. Has it? We will see. But before we do that...
Well, let's talk about a thing here. Let's talk about a few things here.
Okay.
Because there's some stuff about this album that I happen to know.
Huh?
And I'm just going to talk about it before we jump into it.
Okay.
First off, there's the packaging for it. There's a sleeve for the entire album that is designed in the style of an A1 steak sauce label.
Class.
Sort of. It's close. It doesn't quite use like the font or anything. Like it's definitely to have the look. And then on the inside of it, it's just some Coke.
They probably did that on purpose because they couldn't just have.
That's entirely possible.
That just showing up on the front. If you look, like I'm looking at it on Wikipedia right now, and it does not have the slipcover.
Right. Yeah. All of the stuff. If you look it up, if you're listening to like the full album is on YouTube, and that's how I listen to all of it. If I'm being honest, even though I have literally it sitting on my hard drive. The cover that they use everywhere else is just that the Coke one.
Oh, you did your listens on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
I did now as well because I'm like, well, I have YouTube Premium and I might as well just do that instead of putting them back on my phone.
My desktop is all the way upstairs. I'm already down here. Yeah. That's effort that I don't want to put into this.
And that's totally fair.
The other thing that I know about this album before we hop into it is that this was designed to be sort of, he crafted 3 characters in his brain that he would rap from the perspectives of throughout this album. That is what he went into this with. And we'll talk about that as time goes on.
I'm glad that you will, because I did not get that at all.
Oh, it was on Genius, and it's mentioned everywhere, like in all of the different if you look up this album, like anywhere, it's mentioned somewhere in the things.
All with the same source.
Just Esham. He said it. Whether or not he actually did it, that's the question.
It's purely speculation.
So, before we hop into this album, there's something we gotta do.
What's that?
We gotta crack open a motherfucking Faygo.
Crack open a motherfucking Faygo.
What do you got? I see a smile on your face that's telling me that you do not have a Faygo.
I have either the favorite drink or the least favorite drink of one Diamond Dallas Page. I have a Bang Cherry Blade Lemonade. Unfortunately, I have not been able to go to the Dollar Tree or the Speedway, which are the 2 locations around me that have
the Shop and Save.
Faygo. Oh, well, the Shop and Save is in New Brighton.
No, there's...
the
one near us.
Yeah.
The one slightly farther than the Speedway.
In Ambridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go there.
It's not even necessarily Ambridge. It's like, but it's floats in between Ambridge and Baden.
Ambridge, never heard of her.
Anyway, you have that.
I will be prepared next time. I promise.
Story.
Shut the fuck up.
I have a genuine Faygo delicious red pop.
Oh. Let's crack these bitches open. Fuck. Jeez.
Wonderful.
This shit's delicious.
Okay.
All right, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Time to get into this track number 1 since day 1.
Since day 1, I've been pushing A-1. Since day 1, I've been pushing A-1. Moving Yola on the street. What you say, son? Since day 1, I've been pushing A-1. Moving Yola on these streets. What you say, son? Time to cook up. Got the California hookup. My paper stacked like skyscrapers. Gotta look up. 24 parlay. Trying to do a show a day. Move a half a brick a yay. Get the fuck up out my way. Oh, no, I don't give a fuck again. Cock my Uzi. You might catch a buck, my friend. Guns and grams, you know that's what we own. Serving zips and zones, that's what we own. Moving bricks and O's, that's what we own. Pounds of kush to grow, that's what we own. Yo, summertime snow, that's what we own. Counting cash all night until the early me zone. Since day 1, I've been pushing A-1. Moving Yola on the street, what you say, son? Since day 1, I've been pushing A-1. Moving Yola on these streets, what you say, son? A-1, Yola, Kane and Bacon.
All right. We talked about this before we even started recording, but there's no like intro to this. We're just diving right in. Track 1, boom. I gotta say, it's a solid hook.
It is. Can you do me a favor? I don't know if it lists it in the booklet. Do we have production credits? I feel like, I'm assuming, this is all produced by Esham. I'm going to assume.
That's my guess, but I'll have a look. Go ahead and talk while I look this up.
This, there's so many times where we've said, blah, 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 this sets the tone for the record. And guess what? This sets the tone for the record. He's talking about selling coke. And that is the primary thought that is running rampant throughout this album. Maybe that's a reason why I didn't give a shit about it before. I'm not sure.
That's entirely possible.
It is quite possible. I had somebody ask me recently about like, oh, I find it interesting that you listen to Cottonmouth Kings since you don't smoke. And I'm like, man, it's still, I like the music.
Yeah.
I've heard other people rap about drugs or anything, but whenever the entire album is about selling coke, that just gets a little bit lost on me.
Just don't have the personal connection.
Exactly.
All songs written, produced, engineered, and composed by Esham A. Smith, except for 2 of them.
Okay. That's right. I think I did see it on Wikipedia. I think 2 songs were, I think one was Polar Bear. I can't remember who the other one was. But that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, we'll
anyways.
So, okay. There's so much going on in this book that I'm getting distracted by it. And by so much, I mean, like, there's only, like, 4 or 5 fucking pages to it, but, like, I'm just like, what is written in front of me? Like, he had things that inspired me to create A-1 Yola, hustlers, pimps, Max, Juggalos, rappers, players, entrepreneurs, strippers, God, Forbes 500, moneymakers, drug dealers. There's a whole list. The lyrics to one song, then credits at the end. And then the last page of it says, Oh my god, this is the soundtrack to the movie A-1 Yola, visual, directed by Esham, written by Esham, concept by Esham, filmed by Esham, edited by Esham, and starring in his first long-form movie debut, Esham.
You never looked at this before just now, did you?
Why the fuck would I? What reason did I have?
For context, come on.
No, shut up. So yeah, like I said, it's got a solid hook.
So wait, it said that this is the soundtrack to
the movie A-1 Yola visual.
So the A-1 Yola DVD that came with this, which is literally just a collection of music videos for this.
It's a movie.
It's not a movie.
It's a movie.
It's not a movie.
It is.
It is a bunch of music videos just put together.
It's a movie.
That's all it is.
It's a movie musical.
Anyways.
So, as I said, solid hook. It's got a very interesting beat to it. I mean, Esham does that. Like, he's got that sound to him whenever he produces stuff. I love, and it's in here a lot. Like, I've mentioned it somewhere else in here, I remember, but he's got good synth basses on this, like really fat synths, and I love that. And then the only other thing that I really noted was that he slang cocaine, and as such, Nikki would let him hit.
I will say, I think that one of the big standouts throughout the album, and we'll see it as it keeps going, is the instrumentals. Where most of the time I just don't... There's times where I've zoned out during Esham's actual, like, verses. I'm gonna be honest. But the beats themselves aren't terrible. Like, he does put effort into those, so I can't knock him for that.
Yeah.
There are some that I think stand out more than others, of course. That's the case with any album. But, yeah, I mean, we'll just continue on. But again, know that if you've never listened to this album, it is about 95% talking about cocaine.
Yeah.
Give or take.
It's very much so. Whenever I said that he crafted 3 characters for this, I guess I'll leave the wrap up for the very end of this. But like, it's the whole thing is dealing with like 3 people and their intersections with drugs, mostly. Like, it's different levels of how a person interacts with a a drug dealing kind of place. It's a whole thing. But let's move on for now. Track 2.
Yep.
Turbulence.
10, 9, 8, ignition sequence start. Engines on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engines running. Launch commit. Liftoff.
I'm high up in the air, I'm feeling the turbulence, but when it comes to work, I'm magnificent surfing it. I'm high up in the air, I'm feeling the turbulence, but when it comes to work, I'm magnificent surfing it. Street lords to my niggas, cheddar boy, clocking figures. Only fuck with the work just to make my pockets bigger. Keep my finger on the trigger of a AK, deliver one shot to your dome. I'll make your whole soul quiver, shiver like the cold winter in Detroit in December. Your bitch kept begging me to put the dick up in her. She was riding on it hard and feeling the turbulence. I hit it from the back, then she screamed I was hurting it. She told me not to come right before I was squirting it. I fucking get up after I do my dirt in it. I make the bed rock, but my name ain't Rita Mosley. A whole key, 36 O's, little woadies. I'm high up in the air, I'm feeling the turbulence, but when it comes to work, I'm magnificent surfing it. I'm high up in the air, I'm feeling the turbulence, but when it comes to work, I'm magnificent.
Turbulence.
Remember what I said about the hook in Since Day One?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this one.
I actually don't mind that one.
Did not.
It works. It works really well with the instrumental that he made for it.
Yeah. Do not care for it.
To each their own. I liked this one.
So yeah.
But overall, the track is for me.
Yeah.
I don't really care for it.
I have to note something in the very first verse. The cheddar boy is back, baby! I don't know why I always notice whenever he calls himself a cheddar boy, but it's always fun. So this was a really bad decade, where, like, any kind of metaphor that somebody would use in reference to a bomb had to include some, like, really racist post 9/11 shit. And it's no different here.
Yeah, I mean,
though I will say, I think it was RZA on it was on Chamber Music, I think, which was a really weird album. It wasn't like a Wu-Tang album per se, but it was. Mm-hmm. There was the line that he dropped when he said, "I'm like Muhammad Atta when I'm bombing the set," which was really good.
I feel like, okay, so yeah, we did get to that point where for a while it was, okay, we're referencing, 9/11
mm-hmm.
in this. What other, I recall some people referenced McVeigh.
Probably, yeah.
Timothy McVeigh.
Mm-hmm.
But then I always, I think one of the real popular ones was Vietnam.
Yeah.
Always had to reference Vietnam.
Like, I think the reason why, like, some of them really bug me is in certain ways is, like, I mean, if RZA says I'm like Muhammad Atta when I'm bombing the set, like, I mean, you're just naming a guy who did that. Cool. Timothy McVeigh, we know what he done. But, like, certain ones where it's just like, like that group of people who are just known for bombing now. It's like, no, you're just sliding it. No, you've fully just moved into that.
Yeah, that was... I don't know when that period really ended, and I feel like there's probably some of it that still happens now, but yeah, it's... hasn't aged well. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, this track was just kind of for me. Since day one, I think is overtaking it right now. I don't mind the beat though. The beat's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
I'll say this, to be completely honest. If there was an instrumental version of this album, I'd bump it.
I can see that.
I would totally listen to an instrumental of this whole album. But yeah. Anyways,
I don't have a whole lot else to say about this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is gonna be a fairly quick one.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote some about some things, but certain tracks, it's just I don't have a lot to say about these. He's talking about, like, in this case, this is where I see him talking about. So I'll just say it right now. The three different characters that I believe he is speaking of. One of them I view as like a kingpin of sorts. Like they got all the shit. They're living the high life. Right. Then on another end, you have just like street level drug dealer kind of guy, doing what he do to get by. And then you have person who is not in that, like person doing the drugs and just kind of stuck in this life where it's just like all of this is kind of happening to me.
Right.
And so you're looking at those three different levels is what I see in these.
Which is clever. I mean, it's
they're not
definitely an interesting concept.
The problem that there's a big problem with it that I see in this album, and I will once again get to that later.
All right, fair enough.
For now, track 3, Bolivia.
get that fatty cause I need it. That's why I stay weeded. Jesus, save me. Throw me down a bundle. Wrapped up like a football, but I won't fumble. Stumble, a lion in the jungle. Serving mumbo jumbos, a killer with my gumbos. But I stay humble. Watch them all crumble. Bowling like Matumbo. Riding with the bumbo. Beats buzzing rumble. Police try to beat a nigga like a bongo. Mix 'em and cook 'em in the pot like gumbo. Especially when your pesos coming so pronto. Yo, yo. Gotta have paper. Gotta have paper. Gotta have paper.
Mike, you jamming out to this track.
I was jamming out to this track. This was the track that I played the fuck out of.
This is a good track.
I love this fucking song. Like,
I'm honestly
no
shocked
idea.
in a way. I know I'm shocked for a reason, but I also know why it doesn't matter.
Explain.
This track rolls in a sequence of, if I want to break it down in a certain way, it's, I think, 2-4-4 measures in a 3-4.
I think it's a 6-4.
It depends on how you're subdividing.
Yeah, the way I was, because I was actually trying to figure it out when I was doing my listens. I think
the better way to break it down is actually in measures of 2 and then a 1.
Fair.
Or 3 if you want to just
which would actually work if you're doing in measures of 2.
Yeah, it's
and
the
then
same
a 1
shit.
Or 4s, and then the extra 2 beats would be a 6. So that's how I was getting the subdivisions.
The important thing is one backbeat is dropped at the end of it, and it just rolls into the next thing, which usually is a thing that bothers the shit out of you in particular, but because you can just bop your head to like every single beat, it's slow enough that those changes don't really trip you up, so I understand why you can let it slide, but I'm still a little bit surprised.
I was wondering if you were going to like call me out on that.
Oh, I know.
But everything about this, like the beat is just hot. I love that, like, it's like a pan flute, I think. I love it. It sounds so good. And this is just a get money song. That's really all it is.
Well,
it's fairly simple.
This song is about the Cochabamba water war in Bolivia.
Well, shit.
It was a situation where the water supply was being privatized, like sold, like a private company was being put in charge of it, and there were massive fucking protests over this because in many areas the cost of water spiked to like $20 a month, which to us is like, wow, that's a fucking dream, ain't it? $20 a goddamn month for our water.
Right.
Maybe. Actually,
but whenever you figure
quarterly.
that...
But whenever you're looking at people who are making about $100 a month, that's 1/5 of their entire earnings, which is about what they spend on, like, you know, more than what they spend on food in some cases.
Right.
So yeah, actually, this is not about that at all. It's just about getting money. But I just wanted to draw a comparison to something that I kind of knew about. I really like the beat. I really do like the beat on this. I like the production. I like the fucking. I love that cut measure. It feels really cool. And yeah, his rapping on this is really cool. Like, Esham's rapping is hit and miss for me sometimes, because sometimes he's very much, he falls into that thing. It's like his version of the Mac Lethal Juggalo voice. He's not doing the I'm murdering people, but he has his own voice where he's really pushing it to sound cool. I'm just not... I talked to you about this where I was like, he's like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious, and I'm like, dog, do you really talk like that? I don't believe that you do. I don't believe that's your real voice, Paul Walker.
I feel like the voice that he has in here is pretty much like how he actually like talks. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I feel like every horrorcore rapper does that voice at some point.
Yeah,
everyone does. Everybody has that voice that they slip into when they have to quote unquote get into character.
Right.
Like, Unfortunately, ICPs, it kind of changes depending on the era.
Right.
Because if you look at like Riddlebox and Great Malenko, that's when their voices, especially Jay's, are like super high pitched, like for no reason. Which is why it's the worst whenever Jay tries to do songs from that era.
Yeah.
I think I called this out before. When he does Toy Box live nowadays, and he still tries to do that voice, it is so bad. But everybody does the quote unquote horrorcore voice. If you're a horrorcore rapper, everybody tries to do it.
If you haven't talked like this, you're going to.
Exactly. Calling you out, Chronic Zombies, you fucking terrible posers.
Damn. The hate.
I don't fucking care.
What if they listen to this? What if they were big fans?
They're not.
What if Dustin is a member of Chronic Zombies?
If Dustin was a member of Chronic Zombies, and there goes our friendship.
Damn. Anyway, I think we're good on Bolivia.
Yep, this track is fucking amazing. I love it.
It's a great track. Up next, track 4, Bird After Bird.
Money, got it, all means necessary. If I don't get it from rapping, it'll be from traffic. Bird after bird after bird after bird. And the 600, 8 V's on the table getting rocked up. The other 8, I keep them softened in the freezer locked up. Money and the power, money and the power. Got the yay spot moving half a brick an hour. All dime rocks in Detroit grind blocks. Look out for the cops and the neighborhood watch. Rolex diamond invested on some next shit. Arm and Hammer baking soda Pyrex shit. Cocaine business controls America. They moving chickens in everybody area. And Colonel Sanders been dead for years. Crows been flocking on the wire since I was a little kid. Young boys come home, old men from doing bids. Reflecting on the pain 36 O's did. Even the possibility of life without parole won't stop the murder toll or the birds you sold. Cause it's bird after bird after bird after bird.
So if we want to go back to track 3 and talk about Bolivia again, I'm all about that. Because this track just brought it back down, and I do not like it. Like, this is like a night and day difference.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan.
This track was okay. He has very good, like, the aesthetics of his music are really cool and interesting. Like, this track, I like the beat for it, and as simple as the hook is, it has a good, like, sort of, there's, like, a good ambiance to it whenever he hits that. Like, again, like, we're just talking more about, like, you know, dealing and stuff. Wheeling and dealing. There's one good thing that I really noted in this, where he takes a shot at, like, in America, some of you may not know this, but we have a bit of a history of, like, the glorification of white crime, while simultaneously viewing that same kind of crime as, like, specific to black people and demonizing that side of it. And, you know, as seen in such things as, like, sentencing disparity for crack cocaine, but in this case in particular, he calls out Scarface, and I know some people out there will be like, but Tony Montana's Cuban, but he was played by fucking Al Pacino. So, like,
who could not have a consistent Cuban accent throughout
sorry,
that movie.
It's still white crime.
Also, Scarface is not as good as people think.
I haven't seen it, honestly.
It is very, very long, and the best parts are in the beginning and the end.
Well.
It's too fucking long for its own good.
I think I've seen the end of it before.
Everybody's seen the fucking end.
I played Vice City, which is like an alternate version of the end of it, where he wins.
Go play the Scarface video game.
Yeah, there's that too.
That came out and starts at the very end.
Well, because everybody already knows. There's no,
No, except it's the end of the movie, but he's fine after.
Oh. So it's not like a flashback thing.
No.
Oh.
It's From what I've gathered, it starts from the end of the movie, and he lives.
Interesting.
And then I don't fucking know. But anyways, that has nothing to do with this.
Anyway, this is the first of many Scarface references that he makes in this album.
Scarface is a very popular in rap.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember way back, and funny enough, it was around this time. Look at back whenever MTV had Cribs.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people they would like show their DVD collection, or they show like their one room and they got posters and shit. And whether it's a poster or the DVD.
Oh, the Scarface poster is always there, yeah.
I had a Scarface poster in college. Why? I don't fucking know. I was stupid.
I mean, it was a big movie. It was a big fucking deal.
But again, like, it's so fucking long. It's one of those where people are like, but it's a classic, and it's like, it's a classic waste of fucking time.
I don't know of as many movies that like went into big cocaine kingpin dudes like that.
I suppose it's.
I know of like three movies that feature cocaine prominently. It's Scarface, Exit Wounds starring DMX and Steven Seagal, and Bedazzled starring fucking... Oh, why can't I think of his name? Brendan Fraser.
Oh, God. I mean, I've seen movies where cocaine is featured fairly prominently.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what they are. But yeah, it's the case of Scarface.
It's a big crime
one of those movies that it's one of those where people are like, it's a classic, and I'm like, yeah, and
big crime movies have to overstay their welcome. You ever see Heat? Overstays its welcome. It's like 3 fucking hours long. It's probably not 3 fucking hours. It's a very long movie though. It should just be the bank heist scene, and that's the end of it. The Godfather.
I was literally going to say The Godfather.
3 obnoxiously long movies that I have seen none of.
I've seen the first one, and there's if you don't like movies where there's talking and a significant amount of talking, you're not going to like The Godfather. You're probably also not going to like Scarface.
Goodfellas, I think, is actually a movie that keeps it to a reasonable time.
I've never seen it. I've heard good things.
Good movie.
Never seen it.
Anyway, Bird After Bird.
This feels probably about as long as those.
moving that product. You know how it is.
Right. Track number 5. Just a Hustler.
Welcome to the Players Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a special guest in the house tonight performing live. It's Esham and the Hood Rap straight off the east side, doing an original tune for you called Just a Hustler.
And baby, don't forget it. The Coca-Cola cooker, rock it till it's copacetic. I'm just a hustler. And baby, don't forget it. The Coca-Cola cooker, rock it till it's copacetic. Girl, I like the way you dance. I like the way you move them hips. You got that body in them pants. Ooh, can I roll with you? I got some cans, I'm coming through and we can blow a few.
The joke is that Esham heard Warrior once and made a worse version.
Damn. There is some harsh dissonance going on in that hook. Pretty spicy. And then there's also Esham singing. That is also pretty spicy.
I don't want it.
It's a good up-tempo beat and a good change of pace for the album, though.
If I remember correctly, I think this is actually one of the first tracks that I heard. So now that I'm thinking about it, I did not have this album until after I had gotten the Psychopathic Videos DVD.
Oh.
Because this track is featured on it.
Oh.
So that was one of the first things I ever heard about Esham. He didn't have any videos for Repentance. So it was just, I think it was this and maybe one other track I think was on that. So it was funny whenever Psychopathic Videos is advertising and having every music video that Psychopathic put out, but they only took one or two tracks from the A-1 Yola DVD and popped it on there. So that was one of the first things that I heard. And I heard that before I actually bought the CDs, and I remember listening to it and being like, this does not sound like this person that they keep talking about as being like the wicked shit guy.
Well, I will say, as much as I will goof on his vocals in this, it is nice to hear him do something different with his voice in this track.
Yeah. I won't fault him for trying something different. I mean, it's not like trying something different, but doing something different.
I think the track overall, okay with me.
The beat is dope.
Yeah.
The beat is dope.
And again, it is really spicy on that hook. There's that guitar just doing the riff that's throughout the whole other thing, and then there's a second guitar going like, what would clash against this as hard as possible? Actually, I don't even think it's that. I think it's probably playing something reasonable, and he probably just detuned it a bit to make it fall out. And it just smashes against it, which is it's that Esham shit. It's what he likes to do. He likes to make something sound weird and just a little bit fucky.
He's about that.
You got a thing for me?
I do. So there are 17 tracks on this album because, of course, it's Psychopathic Records. However, 3 of these songs have hidden tracks. And at 2:58, we have Pill Me.
Pill me for my addiction. Fill my prescription. The triangle, cause I try every angle. Check this shit out. I be that Egyptian who need a prescription. Pain pills, fill my addiction. I'm caught up in the mixing, plus I need fixing. This is fact, not fiction. Bitch, why you bitching? Take a listen with your ears and close your mouth. Wash it down with some water before your pills fall out. In the darkness, I hear somebody call out my name. When I think about the past, all I see is the flames. Angels try and save me, but I'm crazy. They say, follow me, but I can't fly with these broken wings. In tongues, I've spoken things, don't know what they mean. Nightmares that I'm a dope fiend. Insomniac, I don't sleep, I can't dream. The voices say follow me, the pills say swallow me. I got a migraine, dead brain cells, amphetamines flowing through my veins, taking me to hell. Can't you tell I'm in another dimension? Can't you tell I'm in another dimension? Hell on earth and I got a life sentence. The only way to get to heaven's repentance.
Fill me for my addiction, fill my prescription, baby.
I'm your painkiller.
Fill me for my addiction, fill my prescription, baby.
I'm your painkiller. I'm a painkiller, a game killer.
So I actually noticed, literally just in that listen right there, I noticed that that aspect that you mentioned about the character of basically the person who is addicted. I actually enjoy this aspect of the song.
Yeah.
I like this more than Just a Hustler, I think. But he has a way with words. He can paint a really vivid picture when he wants to.
When he wants to.
I really love the instrumental for this one, though. It has that
little
kind of
2-chord vamp. It's really nice.
Yeah, it has that. It has that. It's almost like a mid-90s kind of R&B feel to it, and I really dig that. It's nostalgic to me. So hearing that with him because we mentioned Esham's got a nice smooth voice.
Yeah.
It fits very, very well.
For sure.
And I like this. I like this part of the song.
Yeah. This is where you really feel like he jumps into a character where you're like, I want to hear about this one, because the rest of it just sounds like you're doing like 2 of the 3 characters that he describes in this, I could just hear you on any other track talking about this. Like, this isn't like a unique thing as far as I'm concerned. It sounds like you're just on a, maybe a fucking Riotous track or something. But this one's where he's talking about something else.
It's as if this character is the one who could be the most relatable for some people.
For sure. If not relatable directly, relatable to somebody that you know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is a good track. It's kind of sad that this is a hidden one, to be honest.
Yeah,
they could have hidden bird after bird.
I don't know why the fuck it's just nonsense. It's the same thing that ICP did.
Yeah.
2 times in a row, didn't they? Didn't they do that on both Wraith albums? Did Hell's Pit have a couple hidden tracks? I don't remember.
No, Hell's Pit did not have anything.
I feel like we came upon this 2 times recently, and maybe not that recently. I know the Wraith had several.
On the Wraith, like 2 tracks had hidden tracks to them.
I feel like it happened somewhere else too, but I don't remember. Whatever.
It happens all the time on Psychopathic Records. We're never going to get rid of it.
It's so dumb. Anyway, that's that track. Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say Just a Hustler again because I don't have these aren't split up. So
Pill Me.
That one. I didn't even split it up in my notes. I didn't split any of them in my notes.
It wasn't split. I just put the note of the timestamp, and I did that for all 3 of them. I paid attention this time.
Good.
Basically, I looked on Wikipedia, and any of the ones that said it includes hidden track, and they didn't give a timestamp. I'm like, well, you bitches, now I actually have to pay attention to it.
Oh, no. You have to do work.
I know, right?
Track 6, Coca-Cola.
Stacks, hustle hard on the block, trying to stack my pay. Move bricks, cake mix, get out the way of the Chevrolet, AK spray. Up your nose, frozen white crystal flakes, murder any J. 1,000 grams, evil schemes and scams, major yams, blam. Black Al Pacino in Detroit at the MGM Casino. Sniffing nasal on a Motorola, I'm the solar to Coca-Cola. Young Lee Iacocca, snorter, drug habit supporter. Used to move the water from Detroit to Florida. And that's how I get my pay, so I must say. And that's how I get my pay, so I must say. Clock cash money, it ain't funny when you gotta eat a hungry.
Coca-Cola. Again, we have, like I said, way before, that synth bass. Mm-hmm. And this is one where he really lets it like rumble in there.
Oh yeah,
I like
it sounds
that.
Cool.
He's going a little bit squirrely with it, and you know what? It's still cool.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
We don't really hear it with anybody else on Psychopathic, unless he's the one who's producing it, because that seems to be like a signature sound for him. Mm. But that's fine. It is cool.
More Scarface mentioning.
Exactly. I was just going to point that out too.
Doing lots of coke.
So much coke. Oh, just all of the coke. He just got that big ass desk, that Tony Montana desk, the big Tony Montana pile of coke. Just put the face, just lay it down in there, and just
big
breathe.
Tony Montana M203. I don't remember what the fuck that. I don't remember the numbers of the grenade launcher.
I have no idea.
I leave that to somebody else.
Yeah. I have nothing else for this
There's
one.
so
It's
little to say
more-
about it.
Yeah.
So little to say.
I want to stress this. I was not going into this episode strictly to talk shit about this album. That's not what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, that's what's happening. If somebody listening absolutely loves this album,
cool.
Have better taste.
Damn.
With your Esham records.
Damn. Mike's starting beefs with everyone.
I'm not sorry.
First it was Twisted History. Now it's just anybody who likes this Esham album.
I mean, we've said this before. You're allowed to have opinions, but you must acknowledge when the one you have is the wrong one.
As determined by us, the correct ones, mostly me.
We're the judges. Duh.
There's not a hidden track on this one, is there?
There is not.
Thank God. Track 7, Fall Into the Fire.
Oh, hey, it's the intro to Bump This Shit.
Damn.
It is. It's the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, literally the exact same soundbite.
I can't listen to the radio, they play too many ghosts. I'm trying to get to heaven, but this hell is just too close. I wanna fall asleep, but then I just might overdose. I fall into the fire as my body start to roast. Somebody tell the doctor that I need a new prescription. A murder was committed, I was fitting the description. They said it was an accident, a head-on collision. I'll cut you like a surgeon, scalpel made the incision. I made the decision, should I twist them? You should listen. They'll put your face on the side of a milk box cause you missing. My wicked intuition got me full of suspicion. I smell it in the air like a bull when he's shitting. I was thinking about this rhyme when it was thundering and lightning.
He's just too bad, Mike. He's just too bad. He's always gonna go to hell, and so he's not gonna fucking do anything different.
And this is after he had his repentance.
Right? There is an amount of this song where he's kind of talking about, you know, the societal effects on people that keep them locked into, you know, the life that they end up leading, and how they're just kind of stuck with that because that's what they have to do. But also there's just a whole lot of it where it's just like, well, I'm just naturally the bad guy. So I'm going to do the bad things. Like, all right, shut up.
I notice on this track, and I think we probably hear it at least once more, some of the stuff, like, he's got samples on this, clearly. I don't know, it's probably not acknowledged anywhere, but, like, some of the stuff that it samples, it sounds like, it's gotta be, like, old school, like, Motown stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, because, I mean, who in rap is using stuff that sounds like, with, like, trumpets and stuff, like swing trumpets or whatever?
Right.
Nobody was doing that in 05. Look like how many years later when people started using saxophones and fucking everything. Thank you, Macklemore, for Thrift Shop. But other than that, this was not another thing that jumped out at me. It's just, it exists. It is a track on this album that just continues on and seemingly does not end.
Ouch.
I can't help it. I can't.
I didn't mind this one much, but it is very much just that kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
You keep going. Like there's not a lot of variation to it at all. It's just kind of there.
What I'm finding is I think one of the biggest problems compared to Repentance that we're finding, and this is an unfortunate gripe, is this is Esham completely on his own. There is nothing to differentiate certain songs from the other because we don't have any of those famed Psychopathic guest spots. We had ICP on a couple tracks on Repentance. We had Twisted on one. We had was it Bone Thugs entirely was on there?
I don't remember.
I think it was the entire group of Bone Thugs.
You should know by now that I don't remember anything.
We had
I had to go look up Repentance real quick, and I was like, oh, woo, 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 woo. I remember that song and none of these other ones.
That one was great. But what I'm saying is when those tracks came on, it was like, okay, I know that something's different because I'm hearing a different voice. Okay. Did it mean that verse was really, really good? Maybe. I remember really enjoying the track Hard Times with ICP. But like...
I mean, look at Bolivia. He just got a bunch of kids to sing in it. It worked out.
But yeah, the fact is I feel like this is really only for the people who are Esham fans through and through. A casual, quote-unquote, Juggalo listener may not be as interested in this one because we don't have the features.
Yeah, I mean, the only Juggalo thing about this is the Hatchet Man stamped on the front of the fucking album.
Right. It's kind of giving us the same, quote-unquote, problem that we had with Breed's album.
Yeah.
But as a pure hip-hop album, that was a pretty damn good record.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed that album a lot, and I liked that more than I've been enjoying A-1 Yola.
This would fare interestingly as a Strange release. He has a certain style to him that could fit into that. And maybe... I'm trying to think about it, because I mean, the current era of... I don't listen to a lot of Strange stuff anymore, but if I'm just thinking about Tech 9 releases alone, which I know some things about, maybe in the year that this was released, what was in 05?
So in 05, that is when Vintage Tech came out, which was basically his like Forgotten Freshness.
Oh.
So it was the year before Ever Ready dropped.
Okay, yeah. You know, I can see this fitting in that kind of area.
I don't think that anything came out from Strange in 05. The year prior, Cut Calhoun's debut came out.
Well, he couldn't do worse than that.
I actually like Cut's debut. Cut's debut was good.
I just like it. I don't know anything.
I know.
It's
snip,
just
snip.
It's just the thing to do. Snip, snip, etc.
But you know what? Looking at it, yeah, this probably could have been a decent Strange music release in a really weird way. But I don't know. That's just a weird thought to cross, especially whenever. I mean, Strange music isn't big on horrorcore.
Yeah.
They nowadays only have like one artist who kind of messes with that, and that's Prozac, and he's kind of, I don't even know if he's officially still on the label or not.
Mm-hmm.
But like back in 04, I think was when his original group, Project Deadman, which was him and Mikey Clark, had released something, and people consider that very, very dark.
The thing is,
this isn't dark.
Yeah, this isn't that at all. Like,
so it's a really weird kind of thing. Also, I mean, from a production standpoint on how it sounds, like Vintage Tech of being some older songs. Like if you think about how, say, Absolute Power sounded, that sounds on par. But there is a drastic jump in audio quality when Ever Ready comes out that would have just been like, this would have been shoved to the side instantly.
Well, you know.
But
I'm not thinking about the fucking like minutia of that. I'm thinking about the fucking music itself. Like, whatever. Quality of he wouldn't have been recording at the fucking Lotus Pod, so.
Was this recorded at the Lotus Pod?
Yes.
Does it say if it was? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this was done at his own place or not.
So who knows how the audio would have been if he was recording in Strange Land. The Strange Ranch.
All right, moving on.
Yeah. Track number 8. And the final track that I had Genius to reference for. No more lyric help for the rest of this fucking album. Wicket.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Wicked, shit, I spit it everybody. Wicked, I bloody body shoot up. Wicked, the world is burning hella. Wicked, it started since my date of birth. Wicked, though God bless no rest. Wicked, I hear something come this way. Wicked, on 9/11 doomsday. Wicked, I look up at the moon and say, wicked shit, I spit it, come get it, who did it? Though I walk through the valley of death, I fear no clan, wicked plan, brainwashed, radio program. Pulled out my pistol and I shot the reefer man and ran. Chopped his body up in pieces and put him in garbage cans. Then I went to church the next Sunday and prayed for him. I said, Jeepers, creepers, I be my brother's keeper. So I blew his head off with a street sweeper. Wicked shit starting off the blunt I was sparking. I had to shoot my next door neighbor dog that kept barking. Kept me up all night when I was trying to write this very suicidal wicked shit I had to recite. Wicked walking, wicked talking while the chickens keep squawking. Let my paper keep stacking, 12 dozen eggs is cracking. This is your brain on slugs, if slipping on double dubs. It's wicked to kick it in this world, so we bubble drugs. Wicked shit, I spit it everybody. Wicked, I bloody body.
Alright, so there's some stuff to talk about here.
Go ahead.
First, we got that intro. That's Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson.
Never seen it.
It's okay.
I feel like it's a movie that I need to see one day, and I want to. Just never went on my way to do so.
Get around to it. It's okay. So we got Esham talking about all this stuff that he does and or did. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let me consult this hook real quick. And Wicked. Shit, I spit at everybody. I bloody bodies, shoot up parties. The world is burning, hell on earth. It started since my date of birth. Though God bless, no rest for the wicked. I hear something come this way. On 9/11 doomsday, did Esham do 9/11?
No, Bush did 9/11. We know this.
That doesn't really clear him of conspiracy charges necessarily, though. I'm just saying.
Is this
Think about
track... Is this track
I thought you were going to say, is this trash?
My question could be interpreted as such.
Go on.
Is this song doing the stereotypical horrorcore shit?
Yeah.
I feel like it really is.
Yeah.
Maybe, and this is probably blasphemy to some people because this is because Esham is the godfather of the wicked shit.
Uh-oh.
Why does this sound generic?
Well, because it is.
But I'm just saying, like, we've listened to, at this point, 13 years worth of music, specializing in artists that focus on horrorcore. And while I want to hear that from Esham, who is the person who prominently made it their thing, this just comes off as try hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should not be saying that.
Well,
but I can't help it.
Well, that's the thing, though. The entire hook is literally him saying, like, "Aw, guys, I do this bad stuff," and then he has a bunch of voices, like, saying, "Really? He's really wicked, honest."
Like, I
Trust
can't
me,
help it.
He's wicked.
It's gonna be really messed up whenever we get to the point where there's an album that... There's an album that comes out in 2009 called Wicked by Twisted. And it's probably one of their darkest albums, if not the darkest album they've done. And no, legitimately. This is not me, like, I'm not even doing the little you know.
I air quoted it for reference.
Yeah. There's no air quotes. This is honest to goodness. And I feel like when we get to that, I'm going to be praising it for that. And so people are probably going to call me out and say that this is bullshit of me saying it here.
Well, because you're a Twizzler.
That's true. I am a Twizzler. I am a 17er's worst nightmare. Fuck it, I'm both. Anyways, yeah, this track doesn't do anything for me. This is even one of the ones where even the beat itself is just kind of, I feel like I should like it more, but I don't, and I can't help that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Again, it's just that. It's just said everything there is to say about it. It's just whatever.
You really did.
Esham did 9/11. That's it. Track 9, Enemies.
Started out strong, getting money, it was on, but somehow we went about the whole thing wrong. Cause out of nowhere, it just came to an end. You pretend to be my friend, it was all about dividends. I don't know where I could start, it's too much hate in my heart. Too many demons in my mind trying to tear me apart. Was it something I did? Was it something I said to make you hate me so much? You put a slug in my head. I never knew I was sleeping with the enemy. You was my wifey, at least you pretended to be. Bitch shot me in my sleep while I was drunk off Hennessy. Took all my show and bust up the Tennessee. Enemies. How many of us have them? Enemies. Ones that owe us petty. Enemies. Ones we want to murder. Enemies. We foes, y'all friends ain't ready. Cause when we first went out together, we barely knew each other.
They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. That's the OJs.
Truer words have never been said. I don't mind this track. I think the beat is good.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that hook.
Enemies.
It irks me.
A whole bunch of semi-disinterested people is going, enemies.
It really sounds like that. They were like, oh, we're only getting paid this much? Well, this is what you get.
It always reminds me of, it's like, okay, what the fuck? Why can't I can't think of anything right now. We're recording in the evening. I've had a whole day of doing, and my brain is just fucked right now.
Which is why I had the bang, which is probably a terrible idea.
It's not. Oh, it's Picture Me Rollin'. Good old Tupac. One of the guests on that, because I do not know who the fuck else is on that track. I just remember one line from somebody, and the way that he says it, he just all this, like, what is it, like, jealousy and envy coming from my enemies, and I'm like, like, every time it's coming up, I'm like, he's gonna say the line, enemies. I'm like, there he is. I didn't have anything to say except for that quote from the song Backstabbers, which everybody should go listen to. It's a great fucking jam. If you're not familiar with it, you should be.
I am not, actually, so I will have to look into that.
But yeah, he's talking about, like, you know, people that... The way that I recall it, it's people that he, like, helped out in some way. who then, like ran off with his money or something like that.
Those bitches.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fuck him.
And now he's gonna get his revenge.
I will have to look into that track, and I will likely enjoy it more than this one.
Oh. Well, what I was just saying was talking about this track in particular.
I'm mentioning the one you mentioned before.
Yeah, but Backstabber.
And I should even go and listen to Picture Me Rollin' as well.
Oh, you should. It's so good. It was.
Is that on All Eyes on Me?
Yeah.
The CD that you let me borrow last year that I still have.
It's his fresh out of jail track. He has the Picture Me Rollin' roll call where he calls out all of the people that should definitely picture him rolling now that he's free. Everybody in the cell blocks. The DA. He shouts out the DA. I believe he also comments to the side, "Bitch had a lot to say."
Nice.
What a track.
All right. Well, let's keep this party going on.
We're so excited.
Track 10. Help me.
15 minutes earlier, and then there was a change the following, when it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and then please call me back because there's another change I wanted to discuss with you about the Monday schedules. But therapy will be starting on Tuesday, June the 29th. I'm not sure if this message is recording, but please call me back at 586-582-7824.
My mind is crazy, I keep it purple hazy. I keep on spitting wicked shit until it doesn't faze me. I think I'm schizophrenic, so much that I can't stand it. I fiend for paper, gotta have it. When I don't, I panic. Somebody call my doctor, I need my medication. If I don't get it, just might kill you. Here's the situation. I'm in a dope, I serve and work all night. I need to feel to keep my pockets tight. I'm in a dope, I serve and work all night. I need to feel to keep my pockets tight. I gotta make it bubble. If not, then I'm in trouble.
That's a quick moving track.
It is. That's one of the things that I mentioned on here because a fair deal of this album is fairly slow.
Yeah.
And so come on, we know how I am at this point.
Yeah.
I want something a bit faster paced to keep my attention because
unless it's just a hustler, because then no.
Yeah, the exception on this album has been Bolivia. But
the other exception, like I just said, is just a hustler, which is, it's a pretty fast-paced song, but you're just like, no.
It's just okay.
Yeah.
It's just okay. The hidden track was better.
In the wake of the success of Tommy Two-Tone, we have another decision to put a real-ass phone number out in the world on a track.
I was going to say that. I didn't catch the last digit, but still, it's very bold.
I mean, apparently there's, no law against it.
Really?
I don't think Tommy Two-Tone ever faced anything for that.
That's true, and I feel
like it's done before, even. I don't know. I feel like it's been done more than that, more than just those times.
More than likely. I'm aware of... I think there was a number that was in a Michael Jackson music video.
Oh.
And it was actually for a hair salon. and they were getting calls all the time asking for Michael Jackson.
God.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, look that up. I don't know.
Yeah. You sound like you're just having some trouble getting words out right now.
Because I don't have any. Let
me say the people who cannot access their needs turn to desperate measures. And thus we have this song.
It's a very good way to put it. It is completely true, though.
The intro to this song actually is an interesting one where they have presumably a therapist calling him and stuff and trying to get a hold of him. That hasn't been my experience with any of that. I've had very hard times getting a hold of somebody that I just want to talk to.
I would not have the experience of this because I have not even attempted.
I'll say I've gotten several messages on BetterHelp.com from a therapist that I can't respond to because I have to pay them money before I can actually send messages back, which is kind of predatory in a big way. It's like great that they have such an easy way to get you hooked up with somebody. Like it's super fucking easy, but it really sucks that that person is able to message you before you actually have the service, have access to the service to respond. It really sucks.
What the fuck? That's fucking dumb.
Luckily, TalkSpace is covered by my insurance, so...
Well, hey, there you go.
Hey, they have direct deals with a lot of places. Ain't that cool?
There you go.
That's helped me, though. You know, that's what it is. It's literally just talking about, like, you know, a lot of the stuff that is... A lot of the things that go wrong in society are the result of people who don't get the help that they need. And, you know, when you need something, you get it, especially if you need it to live. Like, and living is not as simple as just like, food, water, shelter. Like, those are basics. Like, those are the basic things. If you are not nourished in a complete fashion, then the food, water, and shelter stuff just ain't gonna cut it. That's bare sustenance.
No, but just do it though.
Right.
That's what you got to do, right?
Yeah, like Nike.
Yeah. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
All you have to do is believe in yourself, and with a tiny pinch of magic, all your dreams will come true.
Guys, if you don't believe in yourself, then believe in the me that believes in you.
Exactly.
So track 11.
Serving.
I'ma rock this one for the people with no jobs and the welfare mamas who be selling debit cards. Go to church next Sunday cause you stressing kinda hard. Make you throw up both your hands and scream out loud, oh my God. Lord have mercy, let the preacher bless and pray for me. And I rebuke you, Satan, please stay away from me. Get your paper up, cake it up and save it up. I can't give it up until I get $1 billion. As the sun goes down and my top still drop, but it really don't matter cause my Glock stay cocked. You can say what you want and I still won't stop. I'ma keep on going till I get to the top. Jesus serving, Jesus said that is the season to be serving. Jesus said that tsunami tidal waves in the world going crazy. We did it in the last day. You got me working day and night just to try to get it right.
Serving.
All right. So based on the characters that you mentioned before,
sure,
it sounds like the middle person.
I would think so. Maybe
the street level person. But there's been some real talk.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of the term, and this is, I don't want to sound offensive.
Uh-oh.
But we've heard the term of hood rich.
Yeah.
Okay. That, especially in that first verse that we heard, is really the level that he is either at or just under, but is trying to push above that spot. Like, he wants to be at the head of everything.
How are you defining hood rich for me real quick?
I don't...
Because here's the thing, hood rich...
Because now I sound very uneducated.
No, it's okay. Hood rich, by my understanding, is a very specific term of somebody who has the outward appearance of it, but most of that is on credit that they cannot afford. That's like big timers. Like that hole's got a quarter tank of gas in his new E-Class. Like, he got the car, but he ain't fueling it because he don't have that money. He did not really have the money for the car in the first place.
I guess I
the kind way would be to say, your money is tied up in assets, quote unquote. But I guess what you mean is rich for the hood.
Yes.
Okay.
That's I guess what is implied. So my apologies if I come off as uneducated.
I mean, I am too. I'm just.
I am. But yeah, that's what I meant.
Words.
Do you have anything else about this track in particular?
I have a couple things here. First off, sampling, Out on a Limb, Tina Marie, and Freestyle Live, unedited version by Roxanne Shante featuring Biz Markie.
Oh, hey, Biz Markie.
I don't know what either of those are, but they're on Who Sampled, so there we go.
Cool.
Then I have a note that just says, yeah, just pepper in that Servin sample from time to time, because it doesn't happen as much in the first one, but in the second verse, they're just mashing the button that says Servin. There is...
gonna need that about 3 more times.
Okay, so I think this next sentence that I have is for this one, and then the sentence after that is for the hidden track that is after this, because there is a hidden track after this, correct?
Yep, I have a timestamp.
Yeah, I noted, I think maybe it's in the other track.
Well, should we just go with that then?
Let's just go with the other track, and we'll figure out what it belongs to.
At 2:17 is the track Full Power.
More clothing from their bodies has produced more immorality, adultery, fornication, raw sex, and lesbianism. Woman with woman, how don't they get the blood of Jesus Christ, God's son planted from
Sitting all alone, murders on my mind again. Counting paper so long, my hands green like a Heineken. Knock at the door, I heard the shots from a 44. They blasting my homie as they ran with guns up in that room. I kicked out the window in the back, man, you don't know me. Ran down the alley like, who the fuck, that couldn't have been the police. They would have been yelling freeze, instead they trying to jack my G's. But then again, the city streets full of crooked police. I start to panic, I'm headed for my vehicle. They want me dead, but I can't really see it though. They say the Reaper's coming for me, nothing I can do about it. You wanna ease my pain, brain damage, then I doubt it. I swallow some more of that scissor. Now I'm feeling crazy, think my brain's gone berserk. Suicidal thoughts, keep them locked in my lost vaults. Not recommended for children and most adults. The smell alone will kill you, poisonous toxic fumes pretty soon.
Alright, so my note was in fact for Servin, where I noted that he has a good acknowledgement of the people who suffered from U.S. invasions. Where a lot of people just like to talk about the troops, but it's like, well, let's talk about the place that they, inserted themselves into, and the people that live there, where all of the gunfire is going on.
People ain't ready for that conversation.
No. But in this track, he says he says that he's getting shot at or whatever, and he says police would be yelling freeze, and since fucking when?
Yeah.
I mean, in the next line, he notes that, well, no, never mind. There's some crooked police, like some. Anyway, that's all I had for this.
Yeah, it initially sounds like that he's being robbed. But yeah, it is a sting operation, right?
No, I think it is just him being robbed. Like he thinks it's a raid, but it's not. I don't think.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Don't sell drugs. just don't do that. Don't do that. Shout out to, when was it? Was it, I think like 2 years ago, whenever apparently cops were at my apartment building.
Oh.
Because somebody on the 3rd floor was selling heroin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sell something better.
Sell weed.
Come on.
Weed is
do better.
Better for people.
And there might be
not going to kill people.
I think also maybe your sentencing might be a little bit better on that. I mean, you're still on a 3 strikes thing, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if heroin possession has a worse sentence than weed. We're really stupid here in the U.S. If you didn't know, if you happen to be in a place that's not the U.S., drug shit's real stupid here.
Or in Oregon.
Oh?
Since they just passed that, they decriminalized.
Oh, really?
Drugs.
Radical.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was Oregon.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know that they decriminalized was it specifically like mushrooms, I think? There's a number of things that they decriminalized.
I feel like I heard that, yeah.
But yeah, Oregon.
Well, here's more stupid stuff for y'all who may not know things about the U.S. That's a state law, and the feds can still fuck your shit up.
That is true.
Regardless.
Which is why it's really, really dumb whenever people are like, oh, but weed is legal here. It's like, yes, until the federal government decides they want to step in to do something about it. People do not understand that state law can give you more rights, but they cannot overstep federal boundaries.
Yeah, which the feds are garbage.
But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, that's those tracks. I think that, what is there, one more hidden track later in this? Okay.
Yeah, we got a couple more for that.
Track number 12, Bangin' Dope.
B-A-N-G-I-N-G, true 313-K-I-N-G. Who is he? P-I-M-P. I am him and he is me. Riding down 7 in the Magnum Hemi. Sipping on Remy, still tote that semi. Bang 'em, buck 'em, clap 'em, fuck 'em. Buck 'em down, grinning with an evil frown. Fall to the ground when you hit a bang sound. Shots, I let 'em rain out. Trying to blow your brains out. Blood's everywhere and I couldn't get the stain out. Bang 'em, buck 'em, clap 'em, fuck 'em. Shoot 'em all up, make a bloody mess. I must confess, I murder, yes. Pop hot shot straight through your chest. Cause you don't wanna fuck with me. And you don't wanna thug with me. And bust these slugs with me cause we bang 'em, buck 'em, clap 'em, fuck 'em.
Bullets for ya, they'll destroy ya. And all I feel is paranoia. Can't stop shaking, can't take it. I gotta
bang 'em, buck 'em, clap 'em, fuck 'em.
Police coming, always running. Switch the clip and remain gunning. Hiding in the shadow, my cat blast go as I
bang 'em, buck 'em, clap 'em.
The breaks are pretty cool in this. I like the breaks on every couple lines. I can dig that. I like some of the aesthetics of this song. Like the sounds in it are really cool. He crafts a good fucking beat. The dude does some sick production on this. There's way more interesting stuff that I hear through headphones now as well. Like there's a lot going on in this track. I am incredibly bored by the subject matter. Always gonna be stale. Just goddamn.
Yeah. This is the thing. I don't necessarily mind the instrumental. The fact that for parts of it, Esham is rapping fast. Like, does what some might consider like early chopping. But I'm so bored with just this record. Because a lot of it is just the same.
Yeah.
I can't get past most of it. I understand whenever you have a track here and there where, oh hey, we're rapping about cocaine. Okay, fine. Is this a concept album? Yeah, I'm assuming that that's what it would be considered. But fuck. I'm so goddamn bored with it. And I don't know if it's just because it's about cocaine and I'm bored hearing about cocaine. I feel like it could be almost any subject and I would be getting bored with it. We're 12 tracks in to a 17-track album. It's been old.
Yeah. Like if we were to go back and talk about, say, Hell's Pit. It is literally about like one thing for the whole album. But man, they found so many angles to approach a subject from. And so many different interesting little pieces of a story to tell to craft this full image of what they were talking about on the album. It feels like a series of very general descriptions of what this person does. And I've heard that general description since day one.
Yeah, he was pushing A-1.
Moving Yola on the street. What did you say, son?
I mean, look at what you said, like with Hell's Pit. The center part of that album, it's about darkness. That like
it's about hell. Going to hell.
It is
bad things.
It is the most evil, sinister thing that you can think of. But there are so many various ways to tackle that. That and they managed to hit so many different ones. We only mentioned that there were like 2 songs. We were like, whatever for this.
There's a series of songs on that's like people killing people and stuff. But then you have things where it's like fucking is it In My Room? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
That one takes an interesting different angle to the whole thing. You got fucking bowling balls, which is, it's still a different way of telling this story, and they found an interesting way of crafting this. It's
Whereas
not just the same thing a bunch of times. It is
it's
different ways of talking about the subject.
Yeah, just over a different beat. That's all that this record is doing, and it comes off as samey.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned before, a lot of these instrumentals are great.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that I would, probably leave out if I wanted to hear a full instrumental album, but I mean, there's times where it does get hard to listen to this because there's nothing jumping out as unique.
Yeah. I do not want a 17-track Riders album for this reason. Yeah, I'm sure it's coming. Was the last one? I don't think the last one was 17 tracks.
No.
I think it was too long for its own good, but I don't remember how long it was.
But, like, the most different stuff we've heard on here, I think the most different stuff that we will hear on this entire album, we've already heard. Nothing sounds like Bolivia. Nothing else sounds like Just a Hustler.
Nope.
Other than those 2 tracks, most of the stuff is fairly interchangeable. And I wish that wasn't a problem that I have, but I do. It's just, I don't want a whole record about cocaine. And again, this is going to be where the people call me out because I say I'm a fan of Cottonmouth Kings, where pretty much every record after their second or third one, almost everything is about weed.
Yeah.
And there's times where that can weigh on you, trust me. But yet I enjoy most of it. I don't know. This one's just, it's so rough to continue listening to.
It's also, there's just so many tracks on it. It's too goddamn long.
I mean, this album is just over an hour long.
Yeah.
Which we are learning, and I'm learning nowadays, is long for a record.
Yeah.
We've constantly referenced the fine people at Roach Coach where they say that 50 minutes is the sweet spot. That's where it's respectful of your time. So an album under an hour long.
Yeah.
50 minutes and under is what you want to hit.
I thought they went between 40 and 50. I thought 50 was pushing the limits of respectful.
They say that 50 minutes is where it's respectful of your time, and typically you can't go over that.
Okay.
They have had instances where they're like, no, this album has been great, and it's like a couple minutes over or whatever.
Yeah, we've talked about albums that didn't feel as long as they actually were before. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes you get that. This is not one of them.
No, this one...
Even though the tracks are pretty short, there's a lot of tracks, and they're pretty short, and the ones that are, split into the ones that are 2 tracks shoved into one, they're very short.
Well, the one
whole
full
thing
song
does not
is like
feel that way.
The one
Just a
full,
Hustle as long as shit. Because
it's like 6 something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
3 minutes a track, which average.
Yeah.
But
so you have 20 songs on this album.
You do.
It's a lot. Didn't Repentance have, I think, like 21?
or something, yeah.
Yeah, like, Repentance had a lot, too.
Yeah.
And it still felt like a long album, and especially like towards the end, we were struggling with that when it got to the end. Was it as bad as Psychopathic from Outer Space 2? No.
Oh, God.
That one was...
What could be?
That one was the roughest thing that we've hit, I think, so far, as where the length really hit us.
Ugh.
We had to put it into 2 episodes because it was just so... It felt so long. And unfortunately, this one is doing the same thing because it does not have as much diversity as what we need to have. I'm not going to... I keep hammering that in, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, and I don't apologize for it.
It's alright, you're only going to be a broken record for like 6 more songs.
Great.
Track 13, 100.
You hear it's about to come on. The real. When I step into the place, they be like, there go E. Cause I'm like the purple kush, you like the red go weed. More pounds to the ounce, stacking large amounts. A real Don Esham's how my name's pronounced. I was born in New York, but was raised in the D. Like to spend a lot of time down in Miami. Cause the girls, man, the girls, they be driving me wild. But at the same time, they be loving my style. Cause I'm fresh dressed like $1,000,000. But it's to the east side, still moving on up. Learjet straight, taking off the runway up. One way down, one way up, up, up and away. 24/7 parlay as I play. On my way to heaven, sell some crack to Marvin Gaye. Trying to get that Betty cause it's evil and it got me clocking dollars till they shot me. Saw the flashes in my face, but it wasn't paparazzi. Woke up in the cold sweat, screaming, mama not me, I'm a victim. Trying to get the cabbage is so sickening, like a venom. It's the wicked in my spitting. And they say the way I flow it is forbidden. Someone said not long ago that it was written. You wanna know what kind of car I was whipping? That's not a 5, it was a 6 I was gripping. Blunted in a 600, that's what's up. Stay so fly, you make the tricks want it. Papered up. If you got it, might as well flaunt it. That's what's up. Man, everything 100. Papered up. Getting blunted in a 600, that's what's up. Stay so fly, you make the tricks want it. Papered up. If you got it, might as well flaunt it. That's what's up. Man, everything 100. Papered up. Everything 100 like Ben Franklin.
Money.
So, I just bitched a lot on that last track. This track bumps. This is dope.
It's got a good... it moves. It moves. It's nice.
I like it.
As I said, while we were listening to it and no one else heard it, whenever you were... I can't even remember what song you were... Oh, Warrior on...
Just a Hustler.
Just a Hustler. Whenever I heard this, that hook... All I could hear was "Bitch, shut up." Another Esham track with Blaze. A Blaze track with Esham more so, I think. But it was just in my head for that entire hook. That's really all I had to say.
Like, hey, can I steal this? But make it worse.
My notes just said money and bitch, shut up.
And mine said this shit bumps. I feel bad whenever there's a track that I like and I don't have really notes for it. I'm just like, yeah, this is great. But if there's a song where I dislike it, I have to, analyze every little bit of it of fuck this track and this is why.
Unfortunately, although this is an enjoyable track, we have fun with it, there's just so little to say about it.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't get me wrong. Not everything has to be, like, super deep and, you try and pull shit out of nothing. Because
this one just,
if that was the case,
feeling track.
Yeah, if that was the case, not all music would be fun. And sometimes you have to have dumb fun. I can like this song and not take anything from it just because I enjoy how it sounds. Because the vibrations in my ears are like, this is pleasurable. That's really what it is. I like the song. I think the instrumental's hot. The hook is good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
this is the style of Esham that I want to hear.
So this is not the style of Esham. This is produced by Polar Bear.
I could be wrong. It's quite possible that I am. I am pretty sure that Polar Bear is actually Violent J.
Really?
But I can't remember. Because Violent J was doing some production. I am pretty sure that he also goes by Dr. Punch. We hear about him later. But I think that Polar Bear is Violent J. I could be wrong. Please let me know if I am. If not, then it is Fred Durst. I can't remember what song it is where he says, also known by my alias Polar Bear. It's not Fred Durst. But
well, there is a Polar Bear producer who is a Grammy winner and platinum-selling music producer who worked with Korn, Kendrick Lamar, Neo, George Clinton, and more.
Well, shit.
Although his is stylized as all one word, so I don't know if it's necessarily that one. But he's very easy to find on Twitter.
Well, shit.
He's won Grammys.
Tweet at him, see if he produced an Esham song in 2005.
Hey, man, did you produce 100 by Esham? Thanks. He's originally from Sweden, so I don't know.
All right. Anything else on 100?
He produced with Tech 9, Crazy Bone, and Lazy Bone?
Does it say the songs?
No. This is just a list that he had. And say he's produced for ICP. It's probably him.
Oh, okay then.
Damn.
Maybe. I know that Polar Bear. There's a Polar Bear remix. We might talk about it. I haven't figured out if we will yet. But way in 2007, there's essentially an EP of like remixes and whatnot.
This guy's been all over.
Assuming it's the same person.
He produced for Kel Mitchell of Keenan and Kel. He produced for the Axe Murder Boys.
Okay, we gotta find out if this is the same person.
Can't find Esham on here, so I don't know.
Gonna have to look this up. That's what I'm gonna do after we finish recording. I'm gonna look this shit up.
So yeah, that's that. That Polar Bear. There you go. Okay. Maybe that guy. I don't know. 100. So good track.
I dig it.
Good track. I didn't have anything else. Okay. Track number 14, Gangsta Dedication.
Gangsta.
This goes out to all those know about getting dough, rolling some at the spot with a block, and you gotta chop that gate up, sell it to the finish, yeah, we box that. This goes out to all those know about getting dough, rolling some at the spot with a block, and you gotta chop that gate up, sell it to the finish, yeah, we box that. GANGSTA 645 drop cop yesterday. The sun shining, so I guess I gotta flex today. Get with my hoes and I have a lot of sex today. Like a pimp, that's what the rest is say. Blowing purple kush in the west, I love LA. Rolling Sunset Boulevard, hoes know I pull them hard. I'm all pro, check the stats on my rookie card. I don't dance, I just rock away. Kung Fu, Kill Bill, put the chop away. Learjet straight landing at my hideaway. You see that fly ride, I'm in it as I ride away. So many stacks, I'm Cabbage Patch. My cookies are soft batch. A real super villain, all you heroes is no match. 187 and get blood on my throwback. I do this for gangsters, y'all already know that. This goes out to all those know about getting dough, rolling some at the spot with a block, and you gotta chop that.
That shit bums.
It's got a good groove to it.
It does. I was trying to think of like what other quote unquote gangster rap was out at this time. And I don't really know what artists were really doing that in 2005.
I do not know.
I feel like around this time it was like this is when we were really starting to get and this might have already that era might have passed, but like when Dirty South rap started really becoming popular. Yeah. I feel like that might have been a couple years prior.
2005 was the year the Demon Days came out. So you got Del the Funky Homo Sapien dropping some good stuff with the Gorillas.
Jeez. Yeah, but he was only on one track or something like that.
He was still doing stuff.
That's true. That's true. I think 05 is when The Massacre came out by 50 Cent.
Possibly.
Remember when we were doing this with Repentance? Like, oh, what other rap albums came out around this time?
Murs 316, Walk Like a Man.
Gotta get that other version that's got John Cena on Hustle.
Road Fools came out in 2005.
Grand Champ by DMX, I believe, was out in 2005. So the one that has Where the Hood At. I'm almost certain that was in 2005.
Why do I not have Grand Champ on in here? I have that album. Why isn't it in my fucking collection?
Yeah,
Weird.
I believe it was 2005 because that was his last Def Jam release.
So yeah, not exactly in the style of the time.
True. And that's why this
DMX may have been an outlier, though. He was like his own style of bombastic shit, like in your face. He was
that's true.
He was on his own thing, to say the least.
I just feel like rap in general at the time was not in this headspace.
Yeah.
So this is really a Esham saying, I want to do this kind of record.
Sure.
Which, hey, more power to you. And if he said he enjoyed it, then great.
Yeah.
So, this isn't a bad track, though. I enjoyed it. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, this was the year after Need for Speed Underground 2, where we were getting all of that kind of...
I love the soundtrack for that game.
So yeah, we had
still to
like...
this day one of my favorite racing games.
We had Lil Jon on the scene.
Lil Jon was not on Need for Speed 2.
He was on... Oh, is that on 1 then?
First one.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Well, he was definitely around then.
No, on the second one, that was whenever we had
Snoop.
Riders on the Storm.
Yeah.
Also had Exhibit. Chingy was on that.
Shit.
Rise Against was on that. That's how I first heard Rise Against.
Oh, yeah.
And Black Betty.
Uh-huh.
Spider Jam. Love it.
So yeah.
But that is not gangster rap at all.
we have another, this one was produced by Mark Live.
Okay.
So
I thought the two tracks were back to back, so.
Yep, those are the only two not produced by Esham. In this track, we got, I noted another Scarface reference because I just started hearing them every time that he would mention it. I decided to note it every time he brought it up that I heard.
Fair enough.
Talking about that gangsta high life. And talking about that gangsta high life at the expense of other people. Like he openly acknowledges it's like, yeah, this is preying on addicts, and that's how we make our fun living. Woohoo! And aside from that, I didn't... as the production goes, it was okay. I did not care for the gangster sample. I was just like, eh.
It's okay. I was thinking about it. It's okay during the chorus, but it's used sparingly in the verses.
Yeah, it's just...
And it's only used to end a line.
Yeah, and it takes the punch out of it for me.
That's fair. I can understand the complaint with that. It didn't bother me as much, but I understand.
That's gangsta dedication.
That is. We're getting into this home stretch, yo.
Yeah, we are. Track number 15. Unhappy.
I was dreaming when I wrote this, so don't quote this. Watch me flow this. When you
Unhappy.
When you live your life in misery, and you so blind can't see nothing but suffering, tired of struggling, hustling, barely getting by. I can't lie, sometimes it make me wanna cry. Hold back your tears inside, keep all my fears inside, and my pistol by my side. So much anger and aggression from manic depression. I grab my Smith & Wesson, this is just another lesson. I feel like God is testing, I'm steady asking questions cause I'm unhappy. When you unhappy like me, your problems never solve. You never get involved.
We call this the bargaining phase.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very, very relatable song. Let's be completely honest. When you're down, when shit is feeling rough, you don't really see the positives. This is not the first time we've talked about this kind of topic. It's just whenever we have a song that goes into it, it's just a matter of how well is it described. This is a pretty good description of it.
Yeah.
It's very self-explanatory. I don't mind the track. I mean, I enjoyed how he's describing it. I wish that there was a little bit something different with the actual instrumental, though I don't know what. Although the very sinister "Oh no, pee," it's kind of unsettling, and I kind of wish that it wasn't there. Kind of irks me a tiny bit.
Oh well.
How about you?
Yeah, he's unhappy. You know?
He don't have happy feels.
That while this is a notable track on here for standing out from most of the rest of it, I've also just heard this track before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was literally Hell's Pit, the whole thing. And, not that he can't, make that track on his own album, but I'm still I've also heard this.
It's like a worse version of Suicide Hotline and Truly Alone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But there is a hidden track on this one.
There is.
If you would like to go over to 2 minutes and 36 seconds, I believe it is called President.
Yeah, that's the one.
I pledge allegiance to the flag that the United States of America is, and to the drug dealers, and to the Republic, and the President of the United States.
Who's the illest killer supplying all the drug dealers? Now that's a real nigga. The president. Say goodbye to your moms and go and build my bombs. Fuck yeah, I cost a dime, cause I'm my head dropping. I killed Batman and Robin, wanted for steady mobbing, smoking a green goblin. Problem, money needed, I'm probably weeded. The unforgiving, how I'm living undefeated. Super villain, got the Ruger Lex Luger chillin'. Unsolved homicide, still making a killing. Racketeering, persevering, career in drug dealing. And the doctors can't heal him once the slugs fill him. Say goodnight to the bad guy. It's so sad I had to put that head to bed, rock a bye-bye. I'm making my cry, you're fighting my war. It's real, not horrorcore. Hut 2, 3, 4, 5-star general, criminal, subliminal. Bulletproof Bentley Continental. No health care, but more warfare. And don't give a fuck if the whole world said it ain't fair.
I will send anyone to a hell worse than death if they go against me.
There's a whole lot of damn it feels good to be a gangsta feeling in here. Ghetto Boys. And that was 1990 fucking 2.
Oof.
And yet they were basically talking about the same president anyway, just his kid.
So this is what I want. I would have liked more of this on this record.
Sure.
The pacing of it is obviously more akin to what I like, but just, I mean, the instrumental in general, it has a very militaristic, marching feel, which always stands out for me. I always like hearing something like that, but he just fucking goes off. And that's what I want.
And in this, he's feeling the most real,
for sure.
You're saying this. I'm with you here. Not only am I with you, but I believe you.
This is one of the few tracks that feels distanced from the quote unquote concept of he's either drug kingpin, drug seller, drug addict.
Yeah, like he's clearly drawing a line between the position of a drug kingpin who is just on the top, does not give a fuck about who he's stomping on, and all. Also, that's I've played Prison Song on here as a joke before by System of a Down, so just go listen to that, and he's talking about that kind of stuff. The drug policies and the money used from it by the government for things.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is, again, I wish that there was more of stuff like this that felt more authentic. Because the fictional story that we've been told during the majority of this is played out.
Yeah.
We've mentioned times about how loose concepts are.
Yes.
With like a Joker card.
Of course.
Oh, hey, we got to mention Malenko. Here's Malenko. There we go.
Just
2 tracks later. Hey, remember that guy Malenko? Here he is. And yet, sticking to this so tightly is draining.
Yeah, it's a matter of
there is no balance.
If your concept is too zoomed in, you don't have much to say about it, and that's the. But like this track really is like. It feels like that. It feels like what should be the conclusion, the satisfying conclusion, where he's pulling the fucking wool off of your eyes and you're like, oh shit, that's the whole thing. Damn. Like, cause this track is literally just saying like, hey, all this stuff that I have been talking about here, where it's like, here's this guy at the bottom, here's this guy who's preying on him, and here's the guy who's preying on all of them. Well, here's the one on top of all of it. And it's like, yeah, that should tie it together and maybe have like a track to, wrap it all up with a nice little bow here.
Does it?
But man, it took so goddamn long to get here. And no, of course it doesn't. Sort of. I'll almost make an argument for the last track.
Yeah, it's almost like this could have been a lead up into a sequel of sorts.
Maybe.
That never happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I would have liked more stuff that's like this, a little bit less sticking to the cocaine concept. But
I'm glad we finally got to the point where it's acknowledged that the U.S. government totally brought cocaine into this country to fuck up people's lives.
Hey, the war on drugs is a lie.
Well, I mean, it's a real thing.
Well, the war on poor people.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I have nothing else for this one. So I think we can move on.
Track number 16. Huh?
Question mark?
If it's too hot, then drop it. If it's pistols, then pop it. If it's money, then clock it. And never ever stop it. If it's A-1 Yola, you know I gotta rock it. And that's the reason why colossal knots in my pocket. If it's Glocks, then cock it. If it's game, then lock it. If it's enemies with beef, you have them sleep with Davy Crockett. Dream crews are better on your whip, or ain't no need to jock it. If it's truly about your hustler, ain't no need to knock it. My name's Esham, I'm into sick things. I make them all scared when I say my nickname. I took the bop gun and then make a big bang. Peace to all the drug dealers slanging cocaine. A-1 Yola, no talking on my Motorola. It's hard to hold it in your mouth like Coca-Cola. A-1, 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 A-1. Situation's getting frantic, the murder mechanic. You tiny to a gigantic. Plus I'm manic.
This is an interesting track. at the very beginning of it, we have, just straight up electronic drums and shit. Very. It's not like the synth bass that I have been talking about, but it is literally just like a keyboard patch bass. Mm-hmm. And then he shifts it into actual, I think full actual instruments, including the bass, but at the very least, he definitely shifts it into like actual, like trashy sounding drums. Mm-hmm. And they're fucking jamming the fuck out on them too. I wrote this down. By the end of it, gets a little new, especially in the drums. Those drums are kicking some new jams. Whoo.
So, I mean, it should be noted that Esham, part of his, like, musical influence was, like, that darker kind of metal, like Black Sabbath and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, it's only natural that, because I know that he's, whether it's sampled it or directly referenced it or stuff in his old music, like from the early 90s and whatnot, we didn't have anything really like that on Repentance, but it is interesting that he would have something that, again, kind of puts a bit of reference to it here. But yeah, having that full band sound right there is dope. I think this is the only time on this album where he even mentions anything regarding Psychopathic. Oh. About like running with a hatchet or anything like that. He does mention Supervillain in the last song, but
that's just a word.
Yeah. But he does mention about like running with a hatchet, and again, I think it's the only time that's even referenced on this album at all. Part of me feels like this should have been the first track. But I understand why Since Day One was.
Since Day One is a very good opener for this.
Mm.
If this was going to be an opener, I would pull Esham aside and I would be like, listen, Esham, this is a pretty good track. I like it, and I like what you got going on there. But my dude, you have to clean some of that up. It's okay if the drums sound trashy. It's okay if everything sounds pretty trashy. But it has to have presence. It has to kick. You have to feel it. And you feel none of this. I'm listening to this on my headphones now, and you don't feel a goddamn thing of this. It does not. It doesn't.
No,
it doesn't
there's
pound.
No
there's like no bass in it. Like for the bass that's there, there's no bass in it. It's scooped right the fuck out from under you.
Put all that treble all the way up.
But like, it sounds cool. Like, there's a track by Elvis Costello called "No Action." I never listened to the actual version of that song for a very long time because I think it's on this year's model or something, which I just didn't listen to. I listened to a version that's on my deluxe edition of "My Aim Is True," which was a demo version of it. And it wasn't professionally recorded or anything like that. It was a very bare scratch recording. So as soon as the drums kick in, and the drums kick the fuck in, they're blowing out the goddamn mic, clipping like a motherfucker. And I cannot listen to this song any other way now. It sounds so trashy and incredible, but like it punches so well, even though like, yes, you really shouldn't do that, but it sounds so good to me now.
Yeah.
And you know, that is better than not having it present and feeling it, which is what I get out of this, unfortunately. But again,
when you don't actually feel that weight to it, it's really, really weird. This is also one I think it was it might have been on Wikipedia where I read this, where this album, apparently, like, people were sending Esham receipts of, like, their speakers because this album blew out speakers and shit.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
this would not have been the track for it.
No, I would say whichever ones I mentioned, the heavy synth bass on.
Mm-hmm.
Yola would do it.
Mm. Then bass hits on Bolivia would do it.
Ooh.
Dum, 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 dum. Fucking love it. So yeah, I have nothing else on this one. It's a cool track. I find it weird that they don't have an actual name for it. It's literally just listed as a question mark.
Huh?
But so be it.
Well, let's wrap this up. It's time for track 17. Smiley faces.
Hip-hop, yo. Oh, I open up my eyes to a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, it's all blue and not gray. I'm speaking on love, is it true what they say? Do you honor and obey? Do you do what they say? Well, if you do, cool for you. You know the rules, but listen up and learn as I take you to school. Because love is pain, without pain, no gain. So think about this the next time it rains. Those smiley faces when you're sad. Smiley faces. Smiley faces make us glad. Smiley faces. You should take the time and laugh. Smiley faces. Smiley faces all we have. I check my style sometime. I just smile sometime. Take my family.
Got a chill ass song to vibe to at the end, man.
Mm-hmm. That is It Was Right on the Tip of My Tongue by Brenda and the Tabulations. That is the entire thing is a sample from that. It's a little bit of the little chunk of the intro, and I think the verse looped.
That's a cool sample.
Yeah. I went and actually just looked up the original song, and it is also pretty good. Classic 70s soul stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like I said, I think that we heard a few other tracks on this record where it seems like he's sampling something, like I was saying, like probably just Motown style stuff, but still, like he has a wide range of stuff that it seems like he appreciates, because he's pulled some random shit. And it's interesting whenever you hear something and it gets sampled and maybe you weren't familiar with the song. I don't know what I prefer, if it's a sample that I've never heard or a sample that I have.
Because they both have their good uses.
I feel like if it's one that I know already, sometimes I end up being like, really, you sampled that?
Well, I just want to listen to that song instead.
Right. Like, for example, oh god, which track was it? It was a Rihanna track that she sampled.
I do not recall.
Oh god damn it. Oh, she sampled Tainted Love.
Oh yeah, man.
And I was like, who the fuck are you to have sampled this incredible song? And then but then there's other times where people, sample shit. For a long time, there were some people who didn't realize that Kanye West sampled Daft Punk.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For Stronger. But
that was like Kanye West. How do you not know? That's like a thing that he was known for doing. Like,
I don't know.
Like, yes, Power was a fucking King Crimson sample. Like, yes. And also, that other one. He sampled two different things for that. Because 21st Century Schizoid Man, obviously. But yeah, it's a good track.
Mm.
It's an interesting one, because it's... I'm gonna come clean with everybody right now. Because Genius was not there for me to look up the lyrics to a lot of this. I also had a hard time with some of this because I also just can't focus that well on these tracks. So I wasn't really picking up a whole lot of stuff. But some of this track, now listening to it here, I can't decide what side of this he's on, because in some ways this track, it sounded to me on my last listen when I was taking notes, it sounded kind of sarcastic. I can't tell if he's being earnest with me here. Like, it sounded very much like yeah, just smile. There's nothing going on that needs addressed in the world. Just keep looking happy. It's great. But I can't tell if he's saying that unironically now. I doubt it, because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to do that. But then again, I don't know what Esham's about sometimes. He's a very confusing person. Sometimes I just don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to just look at this one at face value and think that he just wanted to have this send off on a positive note.
Sure. I mean, he does say, I think like the last thing that he said in the verse where he says like a smiling face is all you have, like that is a line that can make the rest of this seem entirely earnest, but also note how fucking wrong that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
so
I get what you mean.
Maybe that's where he's at. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. And with that is A-1 Yola.
We did it.
Somehow. They said it couldn't be done.
Look at us now. So what
Started
do you
from the
what
bottom
do you
and now
think?
we're here.
Shut up.
I went into this not looking forward to doing this album because of the reservations that I had before. And I like a couple more songs than I did before.
Nice.
I think that this is, unfortunately, one of the most left field releases that Psychopathic has put out. It kind of seems like 05 is a bit of a weird point between this and Jump Steady, Master of the Flying Guillotine, are records that are just kind of, they exist in Psychopathic's history, but aren't really referenced too much. And, well, I'm not necessarily saying that that's at the fault of the artists themselves. It, I think, is just the time. And I don't know how well this album was promoted back then. Whether this was very well received by fans at the time. I know there's people nowadays who love it.
I know that this charted very well.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I think it was at the very least comparable to Repentance, if not better.
Okay. So my thing is as we know, this was Esham's last solo outing with Psychopathic. He would not release another solo record for another, I believe it's 3 years. By then he was long gone off Psychopathic. He's only featured on one other project, a group project that we'll get to, with the exception of a couple guest spots here and there. But I do feel like this is a bit of a downer compared to what we have with Repentance. Like I said, I enjoyed that album a lot more than I initially thought that I would whenever we talked about it back then. And while I do like more stuff on this now than I did back then, it still does not do much for me. All it is now is I am going to listen to a couple more songs now, but Bolivia is still the best one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry to say that, and again, if there's anybody who really enjoys this album, I'm glad that you do. But it's just, this one's not for me, and I don't think that this was the best one for Esham to leave Psychopathic with.
That's fair. But yeah, for just to have this on here for the record, 48 on top R&B hip hop, and 176 on the Billboard 200. Repentance doesn't have anything on the Billboard, so maybe it didn't chart at all, but 71 on top R&B hip-hop albums. So,
okay. So this did perform better than it.
Significantly.
Well, there you go.
So yeah. This... Like I said at the very beginning, I think he went into this with a very interesting idea. The concept of, crafting these 3 characters and, talking about their different perspectives in this whole thing is really interesting. And I think that there's a lot can be done with that. But to me, it didn't feel like he was telling, 3 different characters' stories. It feels like he's just telling a series of stories that I would expect a rapper to tell about, with what he's talking. I could hear these being on any album without a person going in with that intention. This just sounds like a person talking about different aspects of their life. Whenever he's talking about a kingpin dude, he's talking about what that's rap party music. I'm getting the money, I'm doing the things, I'm having the good times.
Right, and I think to piggyback off of that, it's not as though they really connect with each other.
Yeah.
It'd be different if he put a name to the characters.
Not even that.
I think it's far too general.
Yeah. He just doesn't dig into this character. He's digging into a character who is like this. There's a difference between those to me. He's not getting to the heart of things. He's not talking about who they are. It's just kind of what they do, and mixed in is just normal Esham stuff. Wicket is not. It's not them.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the overall theme that he's.
So I mean,
created.
I don't consider this a concept album. It's just an album. Even if he had sure, he had an idea going into it for this stuff, but ultimately this isn't an album where he is seeking to tell a specific story or anything like that. In some ways he is, but the story is really just about that kind of life. And in some areas he does touch upon these different people in the way that they have to live in that kind of world. And like I said, there are areas of this where I feel like he really locks into something and makes a good connection on stuff. It's just not a lot of it to me. So overall, I'm not it's not oh man, I wasted time on this album. There's good stuff on here. This is definitely an album where you can pull some tracks off of here and be yeah, this is good shit. But on the whole, I wouldn't take the majority of it, if I'm being honest.
That is completely fair.
But I would take Bolivia. I would take Smiley Faces. I would take Bolivia. I would take Bolivia.
That one's rough, huh?
I'd take Bolivia, for sure.
My favorite ongoing joke.
I think I'd even take Smiley Faces. And maybe Bolivia. Throw another Bolivia on there. I'd take... hidden track on Unhappy. That was the president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. I will also go with Bolivia.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Is it fair if I take Unhappy because it also has President on there? Because I like both?
Yeah, I don't care. It's a single track. I mean, I'd have to take the whole thing.
And then... See, I really like Pill Me, the hidden track on Just a Hustler, but I don't care for Just a Hustler as much, so I don't want to take that. I think I'm going to go with track 16, the question mark one.
Huh?
Because I digs that.
Okay.
Shit hits hard. Just not with any weight to it.
Right. I don't know
It's
what the hell
loud
I
and
get
angry.
rid of. I don't know, Wicket. I don't care. Yoka-Cola.
The Enemy? Or rather the
Enemies?
entire album?
Enemies was okay.
Yeah, Enemies was okay, never mind. I would... Fuck. I didn't even think about this because I just didn't care for most of this album. I'm gonna throw out Fall Into the Fire.
Okay.
That's just something that I looked at.
Damn.
And that is A-1 Yola.
That's A-1 Yola.
Guys, thank you.
Don't put it on your steaks. Doesn't belong there.
You might enjoy your steaks more, actually.
I guess.
You might have a hankering for more steak.
Use it sparingly. You don't want to over A1 Yola your steak.
Put your steak in the toaster like that TikTok video showed.
Oh no.
And just douse it in some A1 Yola after.
Get a big whiff of it. Really take in the aroma. Then grab your knife and fork. Go in for another sniff. This smells really good.
So, all you fine listeners, let us know what you thought about A1 Yola. What tracks do you like? What tracks don't you like? Do you agree with our masterful insight and our opinions on this? You probably don't. But that's okay.
I'd like to hear other viewpoints on this because, again, the stuff that he is talking about is very far removed from our lives. So, like, you know, I don't have that. You know?
Right.
You know?
Right.
The most that I could say is, like, I went to school with some people who had a grow house, which is pretty fucking mild in the grand scheme of things. We're in suburbia in fucking Western Pennsylvania. There's nothing here like that. Just depression. The standard depression of suburbia.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever.
Exactly.
So I'd like to hear the perspectives of people who have something to say about this, who can, like, connect to stuff and be like, nah, I mean, this is like some real shit here.
Right.
Or maybe just be like, well, no, who cares? He's just talking about this shit and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know, one way or the other. I don't care.
But how could they let us know their thoughts and their insight?
We've got us some social medias.
We do. We got a Facebook.
Juggalo Judgment.
We have a Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
We have an Instagram.
At Juggalo Judgment.
We have an email address.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
And we have personal Twitter accounts.
At Shmeev.
And at Mike Spawn, the SEJ. You can also hit me up on my Instagram at Straight Edge Juggalo. I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't Instagram.
Yeah, that's fine. Most people chat to me on Instagram, whether it's Instagram DMs or Twitter DMs, which
they don't want me to see it.
Well, it's funny whenever Dustin will send me a meme or something. I'm like, please tell me you showed this to Shmeev too, and he's like, yeah, I already did.
He's the one that talks to me, and then every once in a while I get messages from somebody else because you're having a conversation with them about something, and they hit me up talking like I know what the fuck they're saying to me, and I'm like, we don't live together.
Yeah, there's times whenever you'll see the notification for like a comment or something on the Juggalo Judgment Twitter, and then I have no idea what's going on, and then I happen to see that you had like a 5-tweet conversation. I'm like, what the fuck? Where was I for this?
I try to let you know sometimes, but I forget very often.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So yeah, go ahead and hit us up, and just know, in case you haven't, but you probably should by now, I do solo episodes on our off weeks.
It's true.
Just chatting about this and that. Generally, the stuff that I've gotten that's new music to listen to, and giving some info on, the current happenings, because, I don't know, I like bullshitting. It's fun.
It's true.
I actually am missing a stream right now, but that's okay. I'm probably not going to watch it tonight.
Damn.
As it's Wednesday right now, but that's okay. So yeah, go ahead and hit us up, and let us know what you guys think. We always appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
with
now,
all that said, it's time for all of us to finish your fagos.
Finish your bangs. That's probably a terrible idea.
Peace.
Later.
Gotta have that mucho dinero, and when I got it, it's the kiddo. A day.